Hey there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hope you all are doing very well.
All right, and then we have some pre-shuffled cards out here, and we will get some more for you as well. All right, so first we have the Six of Swords coming out. What does your future self want you to know? And before I get started, I do want to say that this is meant to be a timeless reading, good for whenever you're finding it. And it is also a reading for many people at once. So please just take what you feel is for you and get rid of anything that you don't feel is for you. It's likely for someone else. All right, so we have the Six of Swords, the Five of Cups, and King of Pentacles. I feel the first message coming through from your future self is keep your head up. Keep your head up high. There's better along the way. There's better coming in for you. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, I feel like there could be, maybe you guys have had some disappointments in love or friendships or family situations, relationships in general. And I feel like there's some honest or trustworthy people you are attracting in. Okay, and here's the Nine of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So your future self is saying, do not give up on the opportunity to have a relationship that is fair and balanced. I feel like this is something that is in your future, like something that feels very supportive, something that feels very like it's very like good for your soul, like you guys are supporting each other in growing. So I feel like these kind of people are just around the corner. So you might have your guard up a little bit at first, and that's okay. But you know, just you don't have to rush anything, and your future self wants you to know the right people for you will let you take your time with them because they do care about your feelings. And if someone really cares about your feelings, they are going to be gentle with you and be understanding and let you ease into things. So yeah, I feel like you guys have had a real letdown recently, and your future self is also saying there might be, you know, some little missteps along the way, but you're going to get through them just fine. You might have to go through maybe one more little challenging time, and then the emotional hardships that you've been experiencing recently are going to be, you're going to feel that they're well worth it. You're going to feel that you really learned some lessons, gained some wisdom from them. I feel like maybe some of these difficulties are going to lead you maybe right into the arms of, you know, someone who is, you know, very special to you. And of course, this could be a love relationship, but this could be also a platonic relationship or family relationship. So let's get the other oracles that came out. All right, we have, this is cute, the Spinach Dragon, Strength. So apple came out in the first reading. Maybe spinach could be an important food for you at this time. Okay, and I'll go with this one. We have Lion coming out here. That's number 11 on there. Power, loyalty, leadership, family. I feel this is saying you guys are going to find your soul family here on Earth. There are people who are very much on your side, if you haven't found them yet, who do want to step in. Okay, so I feel like this is also saying you are protected on your divine path as well. And this is a very cute card that came out as well. Here's a friendly reminder that the negative voice in your head is not you, and you are actually completely delightful. So yeah, I'm also getting that maybe some of you feel like you failed in some kind of relationships because there was something wrong with you, but the people coming into your life, or there's some situations coming into your life that are going to show you, you know, it wasn't you all along. You know, you really were and are a beautiful person to be with, and you know, focus on trying. And you know, I feel like you're going to understand that people really do love you. You know, that there's some really beautiful relationships coming in. All right, so I'm getting like your future self wants you to have more confidence in yourself right now. So you will be growing in confidence. Number 2. Wow, 2 cards of strength. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're way stronger than you think you are. Let me just get another tarot card here as well, because I feel like this is a very strong message right here, literally. I'm also getting that you have everything you need to do it on your own, but you will be having support to come in for you. I feel like people are really drawn to your don't give up spirit. All right, here is the Knight of Swords. Your future self is saying you like really have the gift of telling it like it is. I'm getting like, go ahead and be more direct with your words, your wants, your desires, and be very honest with yourself. Like, really admit the truth to yourself of what you really want, what is worth your energy in this life. I feel like you could be really leaking energy right now, and your future self is like, figure out what you really, really value and put your energy into that. It's okay if you have to leave some situations behind. Just leave them peacefully, and everything will be okay. And some, 10 of Swords, some things you might just have to totally cut off if that's the only way forward for you, if they continue to drain you. And here is Firefly that wanted to come out for you as well. Okay, and your future self is telling you, even if you have just gotten so down on yourself, you still have strength. You still have a spark within you. You have not lost that. You can't lose who you originally are. And I feel like you're going to be growing and growing and growing that as you go. So it looks like there is a very stable, secure, and protected future available for you. So I'm very focused on the King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. So I'm getting a couple of things. Either you guys are going to be coming into a relationship, maybe the marriage partner you've always been looking for, life partner, or this could also mean the work situation you've really been looking for is on its way, is around the corner, the people who are delightful to work with. So this card says you are actually completely delightful, and I feel like you're going to be finding the people who match you on that. All right, here's the Chariot. They could be coming in very soon. Your future self is saying, do not give up. There's a big message of do not give up here with the Nine of Wands and the Chariot. Your efforts are going to be paying off. Okay, let's go through all these Oracle cards now. Number 2. All right, here is Cracker, like this holiday cracker thing. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Ooh, so right around the corner for you. I feel like good luck coming in here for you. This is on the bottom of the deck. Lovers, there are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So I feel like this is saying maybe you're going to have some choices in love and or in friendship, and it's saying, take the path that you feel most at home on, where you feel the most loved. Choose the one who loves you more. Get this out of the way. So I'm getting you guys are going to be experiencing a lot of like special surprises along the way. That was a theme in number 1 as well, where maybe when you came into this lifetime, you didn't want to know the whole journey. You wanted to have some surprises along the way. So I feel like some of those surprises you have not yet gotten the chance to open them yet, open those gifts, and you're going to be pleasantly delighted. Maybe some of you have kind of wanted to give up on life, or you've just felt that things have just been too tough lately or something, but you're going to be pleasantly delighted by the rest of the surprises. So it's worth it. Your future self is saying it's worth it to keep on trying. Just try. You don't have to get everything right. It does look like you will come into a mastery of something. If you have been disappointing yourself, maybe you are going to get through that. And I feel like almost very suddenly, you're just going to like rise up in ability. You're going to like rise up into this power. I'm almost getting like some of you are destined to be some serious leadership role. Okay, and here's stop, number 36. So your future self is telling you to stop doing something. So what is the first thing that came to mind? Maybe you need to reroute to another path. Maybe you've been going too fast through life. You have so much strength. I feel like maybe you're not harnessing your power in the best way for yourself right now. Yeah, the Chariot can talk about that. I feel like you might be putting too much of your energy, your drive, your strength into maybe a path or a person that has been like fruitless for you, and your future self is saying, hey, it's okay, stop, at least reevaluate right now. There's still another path available to you that will be more fruitful, that will have these pleasant surprises along it. Here's the Hierophant. Yeah, some of you maybe are doing something the traditional way, maybe that your family told you how to do something a certain way. You should always do it that way. And so your future self is saying, please at least just stop and reevaluate, think over it before you go too far along a path that is not feeling right for you, that's not feeling like it has any joy on it for you. That's just like a disappointment for you. All right, here's High Priestess of Earth. This is like the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress coming through here. So it's kind of like we have some counterparts here. I do feel if you haven't met your match yet, you will be finding someone who is at like your skill and ability level in something. And I feel like you guys are going to be really able to create something wonderful together. So if that's not a love match, it might just be a, business type match, just collaboration type thing. I do feel like you're going to find the right career for you if you haven't selected it yet. Okay, and here are the birds, number 12. Okay, so the birds can talk about communication or couples. So yeah, I feel like this is a confirmation here if you guys do have this significant partner to work through things in life on. And this could be someone that's already in your life, and this could be a message that your future self definitely wants you to, see where things go and team up with this person and see what you guys can create together. All right, and here's child. Well, interesting, because I was just feeling this Knight of Pentacles could be someone's child here. So maybe some of you are going to be having children. If that is something you desire, that could be a confirmation here. But I also am feeling from this card abundance and joy. So there pleasant surprises again. So you guys, I feel like you don't have to worry about missing out on anything because there's awesome stuff ahead in your future. Your future self is so delighted by these things. So I'm feeling like, there's really a dropping of a lot of worries and a lot of baggage, and things are light and bright in your future. So your future self is like, come on, catch up to me, come join me here. It's like a party every day almost. So I'm getting your future self, you've really learned to lighten up and to just have more fun, and so life just feels lighter for you in the future. Like the dark days are behind you. Again, there might be still like one more slip up or blip or something, but we do have a minor arcana card here, the Five of Cups. So to me, this slip up feels like, it's going to be okay. You just got to ride the waves, and then you're going to be coming into this stronger foundation, into a mastery of something here, or into finding your person, getting closer to your person. Here is why, number 31. So your future self is saying, hang in there. You are going to have some more answers. Don't give up on searching for the truth for yourself, for your life. I feel like clarifying this one as well, especially like if there is something, like I'm just keep looking at this religion tradition thing. There could be something that you've always questioned with that, and I feel like your future self is saying you are going to get the answer to that. You're going to come to peace. All right, here is the Devil. And I'm also getting from this, your future self is saying, close the book, close the door on anyone who was like toxic for you or situations that were not happy for you. If you can't figure out how to get out of them immediately, at least start taking the steps, start choosing the light. In Five of Swords, I feel like there is a call from your future self to remove yourself immediately from situations that are just harmful for yourself, or like habits that are harmful to you. And it's like you don't even need to know, you don't need like information from someone or something to tell you what to do. I feel like it's already written within you what to do. Like your soul knows what to do. And interesting, here's joy and delight. So this is a big thing coming through from your future self. Like that's what I'm getting. Just light filled existence. And you are actually completely delightful, and you're finally going to be, manifesting this, embodying this. And this feels like a very like Leo, like lion type energy as well. Also, this might be a scene from your future life. Maybe if some of you guys are trying to manifest some kind of property that looks like this, or you're just going to be very secure and happy in your home life in the future. That could be what this King of Pentacles is all about as well. Maybe surrounded by some animals that you really love. Two cards here. And here is Villain. You can always rewrite the story. And Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? Wow. Okay, so I feel like right now you guys are at this turning point. Your future self wants you to know you can start writing a new story. Some of you feel like, maybe this is the end right now, or something. There's not a lot of great ahead in the future, but there's so much ahead. Interesting. I forget, this might have been the Libra reading that I just came out with on the Zodiac channel. This card came out, and that's what it's titled there. You can always rewrite the story, and then we have this book here. So maybe some of you guys are going to write a book, or you have some significant writing to get out to the world, some kind of communication, like, speaking. So I feel like you guys are going to have a very compelling story to tell. So your future self is telling you, you're kind of like, you can write the book as you go, and you're writing the story of your life like right now, and that might be a book that you might eventually publish. So I feel like you guys are just going to turn around and just look at everything you conquered, and you're going to be feeling so satisfied, and just like, why did I ever worry about any of that stuff? And yeah, Villain, I'm getting this is why the Devil was coming up. You can always rewrite the story. So I feel like you guys are just this one step away from completely rerouting in your life. Okay, so yeah, I feel part of rewriting the story is this, like, getting rid of this negative voice in your head, because I feel like for some of you there was a story about, like, oh, maybe someone rejected you, or you were rejected in some situation, like a work situation, and you guys thought you were the problem. But you can rewrite the story and realize, no, I wasn't really the problem. That person, it just wasn't the right opportunity for me. There's actually something better ahead. So, rejection is divine protection kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to get one of these Zodiac cards. Here is Pluto. So this is like Scorpio and Pluto, Phoenix. So there's a lot of regenerative power coming through this reading. I feel like you guys almost just feel like all was lost at some point, but you're really going to experience like a rising from the ashes. You could also have a prominent Scorpio that's going to be playing a part in your future as well. All right, and here is guidance system. I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. When I am feeling joy and doing the things I love, I am in a state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's just this little shift you guys need to go on this really happy path for you to find your true north. So it's so important for you guys to stay true to yourself and stay true to, the voice within you. It's trying to guide you to, where you want to be, where would be the most happy and fulfilling for you in this lifetime. I feel like, life can be a choose your own adventure for many people, where you have many paths available to you, but I feel like, you guys are going to be able to find that path that just clicks, and everything clicks into place. Everything feels so good. Everything feels just right. But I feel like you guys maybe went through some of the, deepest, most intense, difficult stuff, and that's going to help you enjoy the joy that's coming later in life, a little later. It might be right around the corner for some of you. You're just going to be more intensely enjoying the good stuff now. You're going to be able to allow it in. All right, create your own happiness. Interesting. This is definitely a theme of this reading. So write your own story. So maybe your future self is asking you to write down, what does your happiness look like? What does your What does your ideal life look like? So your future self wants you to choose right now. Set your intentions with heart and soul. So not what you think, what society tells you is best, or what maybe tradition has always told you. Just go with what feels right within you. All right. And of course, there's definitely validity to some traditional paths as well, but just make sure you feel aligned with it. Okay, and here is 10/10. October 10th could be an important date for you. Shifting timelines, wholeness, and completion. Interesting about the timelines on here, since that was a message coming through here for you, where there are all these, different options and adventures you can choose from, and you are going to be able to make that shift. 5 is a big change, a major change. So you guys are going to be shifting onto the timeline. Once you choose it, once you write it down, you have to write the story to be able to jump onto that timeline and find that place where you do feel complete and whole. And your future self is saying you do have to tune into that feeling right now and try to experience it as much as possible in this right now moment. Otherwise, you won't ever recognize it if you get to it in the future. So it's so important to change your inner state, like right now. All right, healing the heart, and maybe part of doing that is, working on healing from some heartbreak, healing from some, childhood difficulties. Almost all of us, have, some things that we've carried with us for a long time. So it's very common. So this could be, even for some of you, your future self is asking you to get some kind of therapy, or, just find something that you're drawn to that seems to really, help you, to positively transform your emotional self. And your future self is asking you to understand yourself better. Some people, maybe the way they were raised, they didn't really get a chance to get to know themselves because they were too focused on those around them, trying to take care of those around them. So it's time for you to take some time for yourself to figure out what you really want in life, who you really are. And it doesn't have to be something big and spectacular. It can be, for sure, but try to get in touch with what is the thing you're doing in life where you feel the happiest and most complete. And try to fill your life with more of that. All right, and here's anxiety, number 18. So I feel like this is a very straightforward message that your future self is trying to tell you. It will be okay. You do not need to worry as nearly as much as you think you do. So find some ways to relax. Your future self feels really bad that you had to go through so much worry, and don't give up on finding some more peace for yourself. Attachment is showing up on the bottom of the deck, so it might make sense for you to detach from situations that are causing you a lot of anxiety. Maybe you need some time to kind of like minimize your life, where maybe you've been doing too much, and it's time to kind of take stock of where you're putting your time and your energy. You might be a little overloaded, and your future self is saying it will be simpler than this farther on down the line. In your happier world, things are simpler for you. So start making that a reality today. Start taking one step at a time to minimize things that cause you anxiety. Let's see here. All right, so I'm going to go into the extended in a minute here. But before I do that, I did get some love messages out. So I'm going to take these as from either a current partner that you anticipate still being with in the future, or from a future partner coming in for you later. And I do feel like that was a big message, that there is someone very supportive coming in for you. Number 2, if they're not there already, or this could be just continuing support from that person who's just going to be continuing to play a prominent role in your life, has been a very solid soulmate for you. All right, I will wait in the name of love. Yeah, patience is the name of the game here. I feel like this person could be getting ready to receive you into their life. And I feel like on a soul level, they're kind of like waiting for you to maybe catch up. They might already be there, and they're like, I'm just around the corner, so, don't give up on things. and words fail me. So this is going to be someone who has a hard time communicating their truth, but they might want to show you through actions, just what you mean to them, and show you by their support and always being there, being reliable. Okay, just drop this one on the floor. Let me get this. And, oop. Okay, this one says, we can't evade our destiny. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting for a lot of you, there is this person here who, you know, out of all the timelines you can choose, they are going to be available for you there, you know, on pretty much all of them, as long as you know, just keep following your true north, your guidance system. You're always just trying to do your best every day, which most of us are. So, you know, focus on trying. Don't focus on just accomplishing everything all at once. You can do it. Number 2.